Welcome back, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and share this video. Y'all, what's good? What's poppin'? Your girl Shay is here. Okay, I am here with some sushi. I have some miso soup as well. I have a PASCAL roll and a Mexican roll. So these are two types of sushis I have never had before. Okay, and when we have our book review, remember I told y'all I was reading a book, Get a Life, Chloe Brown. Okay, and I did read it and it was an amazing read. It was like reading a rom-com, you know, a romantic comedy. But y'all, without further ado, let's go ahead and pour up our hibiscus LaCroix and get to snacking, you know. I feel like the lipstick should match. Look, all right, corny. I know, I'm corny, y'all. I'm corny. All right, it fit. All right, it fit. Cheers to you guys. That's amazingly good. All right, I want to taste some of this soup. Y'all know miso soup got tofu in it, child. It was so hard for me to find out what food I wanted to eat too. I could not. Yeah, I was about to get fried catfish and I said, no, let me get some Sonic. Then I was like, no. Then I wanted to get what is called? Chuck E. Cheese, because you know they say their pizza is really good. And for whatever reason, my appetite is just, y'all. Horrible. I should have got 2 of these soups. That's it. That hit the spot for me. All right, we got some. What you call it? I'm gonna do how they do. They put some of their wasabi in it and stir it up. Guess it kind of do make sense, huh? And I got some eel sauce too, y'all. All right, let's try this Mexican roll. Okay, this is the eel sauce. And they got me some spicy mayo, but I don't really like spicy mayo. I don't know what it is. It don't sit well with my spirit. All right, how I'm gonna do this? All right, this is the Mexican roll, y'all. It has shrimp tempura, peppers, and was it asparagus? Oh crap. Peppers and asparagus. And jalapenos. I actually like that. I'm gonna pour. It's the fresh peppers for me. Okay. My Harlow people. Ario, I think it's the name of the restaurant. Okay. Now this is the PASCAL, and it has cooked salmon, tempura flakes, cream cheese, and some type of vegetable, I forgot. And then of course y'all see it got the avocado. Let me do some more ginger. More ginger and more wasabi. I don't know. I just like when that wasabi hit up in my nose. No. Okay. Don't nobody else use this ginger with me. I should have asked for extra wasabi. Guess they don't know. You girl. Really enjoys the spice of that wasabi. I don't even think I need to use the eel sauce. I feel like it'll take away. It's the Mexican roll. Oh my gosh. I really like the fresh peppers. It has green and red peppers, as well as jalapenos. Like, okay, so let me tell y'all about this book. So remember I was telling y'all last week when I mentioned that I would be doing a book review, that the book was about overcoming heartbreak as well as living with chronic pain. So the two main characters is Redford, aka Red, and clearly Chloe. The book title is her, Chloe Brown. So Chloe kind of just like had this, she said it was a near death experience for her. But she almost got hit by a car, drunk driver. The lady swerved, she didn't hit her or whatever. But Chloe has lived with chronic pain since she was in college. She was diagnosed with fibromyalgia. If you know what that is, literally you have severe flare-ups where pain is everywhere. You get muscle fatigue, headache, and severe migraines, like all of that. There's no part of your body that's safe. So she suffers from fibromyalgia, and because of that, her fiance left her. All of the friends she had from college pretty much like slowly disappeared, because she was like trying to prevent flare-up. So she went through like a severe paranoia stage in her life where she felt like, you know, staying sheltered in place and not going anywhere would help her chronic pain, you know. So people just kind of slowly faded away, and all she had is her family. But after the near-death experience, and she comes from a wealthy family, she decides that she's gonna move out on her own. She does well as far as to get a monthly stipend from her parents. She has her own small business, web development and stuff. So she's not like struggling in any way, shape or form. Her family looks after her, of course, very concerned about her because, you know, she can have flare-ups and stuff. So bam, she moved. The superintendent of her complex is Redford, aka Red. And he hella attracted to her. He don't know why, because he know that she come from money, and Redford is recovering from heartache. He was dealing with someone who was well off, had money, so he was like, you could tell when somebody got money 10 feet away, and he could tell. And so he was like, why would I be attracted to her? Like, she nasty. And when I say she nasty, like, she's socially awkward also, y'all. So she always get caught up in something where he pop up and he looking at her like she crazy. So one time a lady that, like, one of the neighbors, she has long hair, y'all, but it's natural. So the lady was like, is that your real hair? And she was like, yeah. The lady didn't believe her, so the lady just up and touched her hair. So of course Chloe freaked out and was like, you and your child need to get away from me. You know, Redford see her, Redford come up, Red come up, and the lady crying because she was just verbally attacked by Chloe. But Chloe had a right, but he didn't see that part. Another thing happened where this lady broke into her mailbox. And technically it was by accident, but Chloe didn't know. So Chloe took hot coffee and poured it in the lady's mailbox. So she bought that life. She do crazy stuff. So he got a right to kind of be looking at her like, damn, like, you know. But whenever they see each other, it's kind of like she's very short with him. Very, very short. So he's like, I don't even know why I'm attracted to this girl. One day, she was coming from a walk, and because she tried to do like her routine walks, you know, to help with the fibromyalgia. So she was coming from a walk and a cat was stuck in a tree. Now, y'all know cats technically can get stuck in a tree, but they can get down. So she decided she's gonna climb up in the tree and get the cat. Body was already aching because she just did this walk, but she pushed herself. Red come and see her at the top of the tree and was like, well, you stuck? And like I say, they have banter like schoolyard kids, because you can tell it's an attraction there, but they act like they don't like each other. The heck? Anyways, he helped her out or whatever, and she like kind of have this thought, because not only did she move out, she made like a whole entire list. Lists are her thing. She loved creating lists. And part of the list. Her list is called Get a Life. So she was like, oh, he can help me, you know, check off some of my boxes for my list. He had a bike. She had ride a motorcycle on her list. Like all that. So they get to talking or whatever. And he could tell she in pain too. That was another thing. He could tell she was in pain, but she don't like to talk about it because she don't like to rehash it, you know. So they chat or whatever, and he decided, yeah, I'll help you complete your list. And they really kindled like an amazing friendship from that. And that friendship eventually went into, you know, intimacy, but it was kind of hard because again, Chloe is so socially awkward, y'all. So this crazy behind girl, y'all. It's a cute book. Like I said, it has it's definitely romantic. It's definitely an adult book, I would say. But it has its funny moments too because Chloe is socially awkward. So her aunt saw her out with Redford, and you know what she did? When the aunt was like, well, who is this? Introduce me to him. She was like, oh, he nobody. Girl, what? Sis just completely not thinking. And she did it because she didn't want her aunt to meddle. Not to offend him, but how could he not be offended? And all they did was validate with him, like, oh, she just like my ex, like a rich snob. I don't need to deal with her. Like, he was 38 hot with her. But also at the same time, he realizing like, holy crap, I really love her. And it's safe to say, Chloe loved him too, but she had not discovered it yet. But Chloe finally told him about like her fibromyalgia and stuff, and what attracted Chloe to Red even more was the fact that when Red found out, he still didn't treat her like she was a disability. Like, he still saw her. So that was amazing too. But y'all, they had a huge fight where they officially, like, right after they made it official, they broke up. And the writing of this book was so well. And maybe it's just because I'm emo, but I literally was crying. Like, I let a tear drop down. Like, I'm like, no. Like, wait, just talk about it. So I'm telling you guys, like, it's so much that happened in this book. It literally takes you 7.5 hours, I think, to read the book. It's longer than a lot of the short stories that I would read, to do reviews on. You're really gonna like spend time getting to know these characters and getting into their head and stuff. It's really an awesome read, y'all. I'm excited to start the next book about her sister. It's a three book series. Chloe has her own book and her other two sisters have their own book as well. This is really good. I just I'm trying to savor the Mexican roll, y'all. I don't know if y'all could tell. I don't know how people don't. I'm just being bad. I'm stuffed. I had good. Oh, that's another piece of tofu down. I can't get it. Just a little piece right here. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the book review. Very well written. Very much so a rom-com. Like, you guys would enjoy it. It also, to me, because you know I look at stuff from like a therapeutic aspect. Red did start therapy in the book. That was amazing. He realized that he couldn't judge Chloe based off of his past trauma. And you know, on Monday we talked about how trauma shifts our belief system. Excuse me. Excuse me. We talked about how trauma shifts our belief system. So it definitely had like that aspect in it as well that me as a therapist hella appreciated. But y'all check the book out. It is called Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia, T-A-L-I-A Hibbert, H-I-B-B-E-R-T. Y'all know I talk with an accent, so I will pin her name in the description, in the comments below, okay? Y'all be authentically you. Don't forget to take care of yourself because self-care matters. And until the next video, go out there and be somebody's. Peace. I love you guys. Later.